Hi, I'm sure we've all heard by now, almost to the point of nausea, about this blood moon on April 15th, 2014. Um, there are two main, well, there's one in Acts and Joel and Revelation 6:12 about this blood moon. Well, we've got four blood moons that are coming up, and Revelation 6:12 doesn't say it turns blood four times. We have so much stuff here, it's incredible. I just want to do a quick video. Here's the main problem with this. All these feast dates and so forth, it is somewhat ironic that three of these four lunar eclipses are not visible, even in part from Israel. So these lunar eclipses, lunar and solar eclipses, don't happen at the same time, and it's not viewable from the whole earth. And by the way, in any year, all the feast days fall on full moons, so there's no coincidence. They all are on full moons. Okay, and this guy did a real good job with the called the blood moon theory debunked. Well, in it he talks about how that there was actually, I think, 5 or 6 of them, and they just choose to pick and choose which ones that they want to do, and most of them, I'll put a link in the description box, that aren't even centered around the events. Now, can God use this first blood moon as a judgment on America Babylon? Certainly. This thing is only viewable in North and South America for the full eclipse. I mean, you can see in Hawaii, and it's at, this is in the middle of the night, and what is Israel, 7 or 8 hours difference. They can't even see it. So how can it be a judgment against them on we are all spiritual Israelites. We are all spiritual Jews, those of us that are believers. So, but they put this in Israel's lap, and because, well, it's our feast time as well with Passover, but Passover doesn't even occur in April. It occurs in the month of this vernal equinox, which, if you watch my other videos, it happened in March. So, God can use any of his calendars for any reasons. This may be the second Passover or the third Passover, or he might use this date to bring judgment. But all this uproar on these so-called blood moons is they're putting a lot of disinformation out there on it. Certainly something could happen. The Groks did a wonderful video on how that they've got an eclipse and set up on 14th Street in Washington, D.C. But like he said, there's a 15th Street, or 15th of every month. And so is something going to happen? Maybe. We've a lot of them been led to this April 15th, but there's only one blood moon in the Bible before the great and terrible day of the Lord, and watch this other video. So I mean, it's really good, but there's a little bit of truth in everything. So don't debunk or throw something on the floor just because it didn't happen. It just means it just hasn't happened yet. But I can't see the. Someone said that the last blood moon occurs. The fourth one does occur in Israel. Well, the rapture and all the day of the Lord isn't 4 years away. We're moments away from all that. So just use some discernment, and ask God yourself with the discernment of the Holy Spirit. That's the only way to get true knowledge. Something's about to happen, but I don't know if it's exactly for the reasons that man is saying. So thanks for watching.